Ladies and gents, where to begin? Oh my goodness, this clean up your room philosophy by Jordan Peterson. I've heard of it for a long time, never done it until recently, and wow, it will actually change your life. And I'm here to explain what the results were for me in doing it. And oh my goodness, do I think that it is probably the best thing I've done in the last 12 months in terms of environmental and mindset optimizations to just take my happiness and mindset to another level. So, wow, here's the concept. It's really simple. Your room is a representation of your mind. And since your room is a really easy thing for you to control, it's a very good first domino for you to hit in order to activate a lot of positive second order consequences in this sort of chain-like sequence that will then change all these other areas of your life. So it's not just about this room, which is definitely a representation of your mind. It's about what happens after you clean it because of what you now see after you've cleaned it and made it more beautiful. So the concept is really simple, but there's a good video that I'm going to link in the description below this video that you can watch to get a greater understanding of what, Jordan Peterson's philosophy actually is. But let me explain to you just how I like to look at it and how I think it'll dramatically help you be way more productive and way more happier and probably grow your business a lot and just, feel a lot more in control of your life. So when you clean your room and you make it more beautiful, okay, what then happens is that's a new version of you because, again, the room is the representation of your mind. So when you clean it and you make it more beautiful and then you leave that domain, right? You leave that space, which is now a new version of you because you've made it so much better. And we're not just talking about picking up the clothes and whatever and making it clean. It's also about making it more beautiful. And when you do that and you actually put a lot of time and effort into it, let's just say it's only like a few hours. There's a lot you can do in a few hours. There's even a lot you can do in like 15 minutes. But if you truly did spend a couple hours doing it and you made your room a lot nicer, what then happens is when you leave that room and you go see your kitchen and you go see your living room and you go see your office or your bathroom, you notice the disarray and you cannot tolerate it. And so you're like, oh my God, I can't stand this. Like I need to make my bathroom more beautiful and I need to clean it. I need to make my living room more beautiful. I need to clean it. I need to make the kitchen more beautiful. I need to clean it and organize it. And the next thing you know, slowly but surely, everything in your life becomes cleaner, more organized and beautiful. Because when you start with your room, which is a large part of your life when you think about it, you spend, over 8 hours a day, every day for the rest of your life in that thing or whatever room you're going to be staying in. That is your new you. It changes who you are. Again, because it's a representation of your mind. It's a representation of you in the physical domain. Okay, great. So then you can't tolerate the bathroom that hasn't been changed to this new version of yourself or the kitchen. So you get it. Moving forward. So when I cleaned my room and I made it a lot more beautiful, like I said, everything else in the house, I had to do that too because I couldn't stand it. Everything else had to get cleaned and made more beautiful. But then it also went deeper and it went into my computer. And so I went, then like I'm on my computer and I just start noticing like, oh my God, all these bookmarks are so disorganized. Had to clean all my bookmarks. There was like 400 bookmarks. I cleaned it all, made it way more organized. And now this is what it looks like. And before, which you can probably see in prior videos, is a lot more messier. I had a password manager called 1Password and I never really used it properly. And I never organized the passwords properly. And there was 500 plus passwords in there. And it was so disorganized. And so I organized all of that in a password manager. And then there was files on my laptop. I organized all the files on my laptop because it was just, or my computer or desktop, because it was just all over the place and it was quite chaotic. And it wasn't beautiful and it was annoying the hell out of me because, again, it started with the room. And now my tolerance for disarray is like 0, whereas before it was a lot higher. And then same thing like with text expansion. So I just noticed that there's a lot of things that I constantly retype in my computer. And I'm like, I can't stand this. And so there's this really good app called Meet Alfred. Like when people ask me for my address, I have to like go and find it and copy paste it. It takes forever. And so now I just have this thing where I search ADDY apostrophe and it inserts my entire address. I'm obviously going to blur this out so you can't see it, but that's my entire address. Or if I want to send a message of gratitude, I just type G apostrophe because I noticed I was saying thanks a lot. Or if I want to do my email again, there's like all these hotkeys that I can now use. It's a simple thing and it's called Alfred. And Alfred's just this really good tool with all these things you can do to just make the use of your computer, like using your computer, way more beautiful and way more efficient. And this is so much better and so much more organized. And there's also ways, if I want to record on YouTube, I just press like Option R, and it will launch all the tabs I need for recording on YouTube and all the applications I need. So I don't have to go in and like spend, 30, 45 seconds doing that. So everything started to change quite dramatically. And it all started with this little small domino, which seems so like worthless and stupid because it's something that your mom has been telling you to do since you were a child, or your parent. And wow, I just can't even like really get over like how ridiculous this is and how life-changing the results are. So again, don't look at it at face value. Watch this video where he talks about the concept of how, your room is a representation of your mind. He goes deeper into other areas of it, and wow, it's really beautiful. So just know that it's not about cleaning your room. Like, it goes so much deeper than that, because it goes into all the other areas of your life, and then your whole life starts to change once you do it. So yeah, this is something that just occurred to me in the last couple of weeks, and it's like, oh my goodness, I feel like I can't believe I didn't do this years ago. So much love, everybody. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do so, and like this video, or let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, I'm going to link that other video where Jordan explains this much better in his own words in the description of this video below. And if you need help scaling your agency, feel free to go to agencyenlightened.com and check that out. Much love, everybody. Ciao.